The Institute of Physics in central London hosts a variety of seminars on science topics throughout the year. A recent meeting discussed the latest achievements of the UK and European space programmes and the spin-off products that arise from research.
Well, the Science and Technology Facilities Council is right at the heart of what we do in linking the science world and the world of industry. So we fund the basic science and the R&D that goes into answering big questions about the universe and how the solar system works. But in so doing, we create technology, and that technology can then be spun out into everyday uses.
The UK has a strong track record in fundamental research into things such as the origins of the universe and gravity waves. It's also been successful in transferring that knowledge to earthly uses.
The technologies we're developing in space really do have a meaning down here on Earth, whether it's security applications. Some of the very clever sensors can be used to detect perhaps unpleasant substances at airports. We're also medical applications, so technologies being used in healthcare that are coming out of space. And so they're affecting everybody in their everyday lives. It's not just something out there.
The first UK-built Mars lander, Beagle, failed to send back signals after it arrived on the Red Planet in 2003. But the instruments on board have continued to be developed back in the original laboratory. In particular, a gas analyzer that was originally intended to find traces of organic chemicals on Mars and maybe prove life exists or did once exist there, has been adapted to test for minute traces of chemicals on Earth. It's likely to be used in the 2012 London Olympics to test for illegal drugs. Meanwhile, the next UK Mars lander is being designed.
We're doing some really exciting things at the moment. I mean, not only are we planning to send probes to Mars, the first European probe to explore the surface of Mars will use technology built in the UK, but also carry instruments to understand the planet. We have a series of missions looking at the Earth, both the atmosphere and the surface of the Earth, and even the surface temperatures of the seas, and that's telling us a lot about climate change. So our activities are growing and getting really very exciting at the moment.
Among the latest projects is LISA, a series of 3 spacecraft flying in formation. It will look for gravity waves, but what will be the spin-offs?
We could say, well, if we didn't have any astronomy, what would the culture of the humanity be if we didn't have any form of astronomy at all? The wonderful thing about gravitational waves is that it'll offer us a completely new window on the universe. We'll be looking at things that we've never dreamt of before, probably. Everything that we see at the moment is literally what we see. It's all electromagnetic radiation, photons basically being released by various phenomena in the universe. Gravitational waves offers us a completely new way of looking at things, and particularly gravitational waves that aren't attenuated by optically opaque things. So we can actually see right back until the earliest moments of the Big Bang, so we can actually learn about the very start of the universe, the time history of the universe, which is just not possible with optical radiation.
Other research projects on the drawing board or already underway include radar, microwave, gamma ray and X-ray detectors, and a range of collaborative missions involving Japan, China and India.
Well, in the field of space science, the UK is actually involved in many, many different ways, whether it's sending probes to the planets in our solar system. The instrument that landed the furthest distance from the Earth was built right here in the UK, but we're also looking back at the Earth, understanding perhaps climate change, the way that we're using our own planet. So we're involved in all of those aspects of space activities.
The UK Science and Technology Facilities Council will invest over £600 million in research in the next year.